Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. We're titled... You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. From the gun. Give on the inside. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Arizona right back to the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Little touch pass to the receiver. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. That time they were in their own territory. That took some lower intestinal fortitude.
It definitely did. And listen, if that's what you're going to be, that's who you're going to be. You're going to be that kind of offense and be aggressive, then stick with who you are. And apparently, nowadays, going for it on your own end, it really ain't nothing.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback moving. He throws one to the left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They'll run the screen. They finally that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Off the play fake on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Arizona comes out with another first down. From the gun, the ground game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
3rd down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. Forced out of the pocket. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
You're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, first drive of the year. The juices are flowing. You march the ball down the field. You don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake. Nothing but green ahead. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Up to 45 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. Handoff from the shotgun. On the move in the 30. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Finds his target down the middle. Now, a couple of times historically that the SEC has reached into the Big 12 during an expansion era, and the Big 12 would love to land a blow on the field here in this one.
Yeah, and I think there probably is some of that with the Big 12. A lot of these teams, they used to be in our conference, and you've kind of ruined what we had built. So we got a chance now to make a dent in this, to show you, like, we're not just your, like, little recruiting system and little farm team, Jesse. Like, we're a real conference that wants to come out and make a statement.
I agree, David. I think the Big 12 throughout the years here recently has done a good job of reloading and bringing in good quality programs with a lot of talented football players and those wide open, up-tempo, high-scoring.
Into the end zone he goes. The offense lining up for a first down play. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Gets rid of it. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Throwing right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Pressure coming. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And that's why that guy plays DB and not wide receiver. DBs generally don't have as good of hands as wide receivers. That ball should have been picked off on third down. Come on.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Got the back over the middle. Still running at the 40. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37. New set of downs after that completion. He wants to throw. Unloads to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on second down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to get to him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions with C zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Snowed under by the defense. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wildcats! A first down for the offense. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Really, really nice football play. Man, I got to understand option football. I got to play my responsibility, make sure that I know what I'm doing. Look at the linebacker. Great job doing that. Staying patient, getting to the quarterback, making the big tackle.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. He's going to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Wildcats are on the move. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job.
Touchdown, Wildcat. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to move it through the air. Gonna let it fly. He's got it on the right. The expressway is wide open. Touch. First down here for the offense. They'll leave it with him. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. First and 10. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on first and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. With jet sweep pass. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to even have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up with an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on, this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Line gets set. First down. Right back to the well. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes the offense on second down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Just ran over it.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to Tucson, Arizona. Arizona Stadium with this red and blue crowd ready to bear down with their Wildcats. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth. First down for this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. These two conferences have been tied together for years through the Sugar Bowl, a little testiness with the whole Texas-Oklahoma thing, and now the rivalry on the field between the Big 12 and the SEC.
Yeah, and conference realignments played a big factor, too, between these two conferences. Think back to when Texas A&M and Missouri joined the SEC. So this is always a fun one to watch, David. Wide open offense from the Big 12, and then you get the physicality and the speed from the SEC.
I think you nailed it right there. Two totally different worlds. They live in different worlds all the time. One is pitchy woo-woo, throw it around all over the yard. The other one, physicality. Which style can present itself today and win the ball game?
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. He's looking to throw. Floats it out in space. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Looking to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on fourth down in their first drive. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Gets it out fast.
And I love working the slot receivers. And you see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
The Wildcats getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. A statement run in the red zone to the 13. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try the run. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Arizona lines up with a first and goal. He's looking to pass. It's complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Now on second and goal. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Zings it complete to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. They're going to ride this running back. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. He'll take a shot. And it's caught! Touchdown, Arizona! Here comes the offense on first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Fires to the right, and he makes the grab, but he's out of bounds. Incomplete pass.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make, and I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. He'll throw one to his right. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Flushed out of the pocket. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Starting this third quarter on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Lining up from the 34 on first down. He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
He's got it. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Moves around to clear up the vision. Slings it downfield. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
No good. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The play action fake. Feeling some heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. One final play before the end of the quarter. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Fires to the middle. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Let's go. Looking to throw it again. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. The offense starts with a short field. Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
On first and goal, let's see what Arizona does. Fast motion from the offense. A first down run on the doorstep. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Now it's second and goal. Trying to slam in. Touchdown, wow. On first down, here comes this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Give to the running back. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Arizona runs out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
And that is a huge play.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.